Surprise! Surprise! Hello! Surprise! We're live. Hi. Yeah, what the hell? Might as well. Why not? We're on fire. We're on a roll. Yep. After good old rant to owns, man, we're on a roll. I got a little time to kill, so I figured, why not? Suppose I should do the intro again. Everybody's favorite good guy this time. Ty. Superman. Just going. Oh, and Precious. Oh, hello. I wasn't gonna, honey, but sometimes you just gotta. No, sometimes you just gotta. That's right. There's the man. There's Kevy. There's Kev. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed Rant to Own Part 19. I had to, man. I know I'm gonna catch 3 shades of fucking hell for that, but hey, I don't care. I'm just sharing my opinion. My based emotion on it. Brother, you need a blowjob? Is this a sex thing? I know you got long hair, brother. Blind, I love you. I do. I honestly love you to death. And Kev, don't get all, jealous. I love you too. Blind, I love you, but platonically. No homo love you. But you know what? If you're offering, I'm not going to say no to it. That's kind of a weird thing to be asking me. So does that mean you get to pull my hair? Or is that... No? No? All right. Well, anyway. I didn't mean me put... Well, hey, you never know these days because you have to pop the hood and check underneath because, right? So, great to see you, though. It's a weird way to come into a room. You know something, Kev? I have been waiting to do this because... Oh, you know what's coming. Because it's right. Bam! There we go. It's only right, brother. It's only right. Just wondered why you've been so fired off lately. No, it's just that last one I just did. I just got done uploading. It's just that last one. Not really fired up. I've been sick with the flu. I have spare time right now, so I figured, Kev had the right idea. Let's go live. Not really fired up, really. Just more or less just stressed out. I had to take a little tiny sabbatical this week from work. I booked off 4 days. I've been off since Tuesday. Go back on Saturday. Just because I need some time to, just to do this with you guys, to sit back and chill, to make it a point to stay in contact with people, because I'm sure I suck at it because I'm working all the time. So I figured, hey, let's do the right thing. Kev had it right. It was Kev's idea. He sparked the idea for me to go live. Here we are. So I got a little bit of time to kill, not a whole lot, but I can spend some time with you guys. Absolutely, because that's what we do. I was just harassing you, brother. Sometimes that helps. Absolutely. I love it. Love you to death, Blind, man. We're so respect the fuck out of you, brother. How the hell are you, by the way? I haven't talked to you in a while. Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, I would hope you love me too, brother, because, what you see is what you get. And so far, you haven't complained that this is... Because, you really should complain. Because, you don't want to wake up next to this first thing in the morning. hello, right? Jesus. I wouldn't even subject you to that myself. I'm good just living the dream, Yeah, man. Everything's still going down good down in the bayou, in your area. Everything going all right? I always wanted to visit there. I've got a friend of mine. His name's Charlie. He's also a YouTuber. Well, his YouTube channel got taken down, which was bullshit. We all have that somebody that we know on YouTube. And by the way, Kev, you look great in blue. I'm just saying. Are you singing again soon? Yes. I thought I brought that up in the last one. Maybe I wasn't clear. I am. As soon as I get over this goddamn flu. It's still lingering around. Oh, hell yeah, I made you a mod. You're part of the family. October 26th, so it's coming up in a few days now, actually a couple weeks' time. We're going back to Upper Gagetown, back to that same stage where we just did a show last month there with the South Band on Sinners, our sister band, that's what I call them. So we're going to be doing a show with them. It's going to be a double header. I don't know how many songs we're going to be doing that night, but it'll be a few of them. You know, it's always a good time, and plus we all know the audience there. We know the crowd very well because I mean they're all friends of ours, and it's always awesome to be singing in front of like a room full of people that you know that you've actually talked to before, that you keep in contact with. Imagine that. Blind says, I'm glad you went live. It's not the same as after production upload. No, it's really not, you know, and I'm glad you said that because I feel that same way a lot of the time. I'm not much of a live sort of guy, obviously. I mean, I do it on occasion. I try to, you know, remain constant on the channel. Most of the time, you know, if I have other stuff going on in the background that I don't want to interrupt the live feed, then I'll just do a vlog instead. Or, you know, I'm a man of my word. I always say I have a couple of ideas coming up and that I try to vlog about. So I just literally record it and just upload it. I don't watch it back because I can't stand watching myself. So, I mean, I'm just glad you guys watch me at all. You know what I mean? So thank you for that. No, I agree. Definitely not the same. Kev says, hey, Bland, is it really true about Toronto? What's going on with Flav? Geez, I haven't talked to Flav since I did the last live show. So Blind says, I cannot say anything about what I don't know about. See, that's honorable right there. Yeah, this is a drama-free zone anyway. I mean, I'm not saying it could be drama. I'm just saying, hey, let's not, you know, unless Flav's here. You know what I mean? So I hope everything's okay with him, though. I mean, I do have his phone number. You know what? I'm going to pick up my phone here. I'm not going to call him because wouldn't that be something? I'm just going to check through my contacts just to see if I have him still because it's his cell phone, I believe I had. Excuse me a second. I'm just going to double check here. Searching through. Cab companies. My drummer. And Flavio right there. Good. Yep, I still have his number, so I won't flash that on camera, but there. I really should check in with him, though. Try to send him a message there a couple days ago when we were all here live. Anyways, he's a busy dude. He's always on the road doing his thing, too, just like you are, Kev. So, the Appliance King, yes. And a baby boy on the way. Oh, that's so cool. That is so awesome. I'm so happy for them, you know. I've never met his wife, never talked to her, but seen pictures of her and stuff on Facebook, and he tells me about her. And she sounds like an amazing woman. She's beautiful, you know, good for her. I mean, now that she's pregnant, she can't possibly get any more beautiful than that. You know, she sounds like a really amazing person. I know you guys don't know Lisa yet either. I'm working on it. You know, she doesn't want to go on camera, you know, and that, speaking of that subject, you know, and that's cool. I brought this up before. The thing is with Lisa, I try to keep her safe, you know what I mean? And since I'm such a public figure, which I don't believe in, but I mean, you know, it's just keeping her safe. It, to me, is a really important thing, obviously. But I will try to get her on camera at some point. She almost did make her debut, by the way, but I had to delete that video because she didn't want to post it. We sat here together. I know I shouldn't say this because, oh my God, why didn't you? I know. But, you know, she made me get rid of it. Excuse me. I'm still getting over the flu. I'm sorry. It's gross. Blind says, but you're right, Tyler. It's drama, not like he's hurt or anything. There you go. So as long as he's not hurt, as long as he's still safe, everything's cool. That's all that matters to me. He's a really good buddy of mine. I've known him a long time now. But just as long as he's okay, that's all I care about. Kev says you should do the lives more often. This way better than uploads. Yeah, you know, oh, sorry, this is way better than uploads. I do agree with that to a point. It's just, you know, what happens if my phone goes off and interrupts? What happens if, you know, this, that, and the other thing happens? Somebody comes home or, you know, somebody knocks on my window to say hello. It happens. So I just don't want to, you know, distract you guys from the medium or the message, right? I'd rather just, if I'm doing this, I'd rather just spend time with you guys, you know what I mean? But if it takes me going live to do that, I'm all for it. Yeah. So, you know, the more you guys ask, the more I'll do it. It's just that simple. You know, I care about all of you, man. You know, without you, I'm nothing. So if that's what the general consensus says, then that's what we're gonna fucking do, because that's what we fucking do. You know, so live stream your next singing gig. Yeah, you brought that up last time. See, I kind of out of my control. I can't really just stand on stage because I don't have a cell phone. It's cyclical, man. Let's not get back into that. Excuse me a second. I am so sorry. Oh, the phlegm happens. I can't just stand up there on stage with the device and just, you know, it's weird. You know, this is weird to me. You know what I mean? But I'm sure somebody out there can either live stream it or, you know, keep recording videos and stuff. If you're on my Facebook, you'll see, just scroll down my wall. It's right there. But what else we got going on? What ifs cannot run you, brother? There is zillions. Yeah, that's true. Yep. You said it right there. I've said it before too, and I believe the same thing. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. What ifs? It doesn't matter. Just do it. You know what I mean? I wholeheartedly agree with that. It's quid pro quo. It'll happen if it happens, right? So I can't control, you know, people and just say, you know what, here, put this on live stream here. And it's like, I've got a lot of PR stuff in the background, setting up for shows, sound checks happen, you know, bing, 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 and then you do the show. So it's not like I can sit back and say, okay, well, this is how it works. You just press this and push this and then hit record or go live. And I wish I could, you know. Again, I have been talking to one of the ladies in the hen house, my rhythm guitar player, Nathan's girlfriend, Naomi. I talked with her before, and she said, well, you know, she brought it up. Actually, this is a long time ago. I think this is before we did the Showgirls Festival show, and she wanted to do it live and stuff. But she does a great job, I think, just recording and then posting stuff, you know, just specifically for Facebook mainly. So if you're on my Facebook, you'll get to see that. So that's, you know, I mean, you can't ask for anything better than that. I don't know when she's recording. She can't exactly just yell up at me and say, okay, you're on. You know, I'm busy with the show. So, but I agree with that for sure. Kev says, I haven't had a house phone in 10 years. Good for you, man. You know, you got to have some form of contact, obviously, you know. And again, it's not that I'm dead set against cell phones. It's just, it's not for me. You know, I've got 4 VTech Panasonic numbers. They're cordless. I can walk around while I'm doing dishes or I'm, you know, mopping the floor or something. Somebody calls me, they can, that kind of thing. Usually I'm out there in public a lot, so it's not like you can't just walk up and say, hey, man, you know, and I've run into a lot of different people out there and stuff. It's like, you need a cell phone so I can text you. No, I'm good. I have voicemail, you know. Oh, you have reached Tyler and Lisa. You know what I mean? And then just leave a message after the fucking beep. You know, I do get back to them. And more importantly, you have to leave your number for me to call you back at, because there's some people that don't do that. They obviously expect me to know what their number is. It's like, no, if you change numbers like you change socks, and a lot of people do, because they change cell phone providers or programs or plans or whatever, their number changes. So I have their old one, it doesn't work anymore, and I have to wait to go see them. I mean, I know it sounds inconvenient for me, but it's okay. It's not my fault. So if you're gonna leave a message, you know, there's Flav. How you doing? How you doing, my brother? Love you, man. Blind says, I don't even mean about your music shows. I enjoy just the personal life. I mean, in life. Oh, well. You know, I thought about that too. And it's funny, kind of almost going back on what I'm saying. And I'm not. Taking Lisa's cell phone or tablet back out again and just like portable, going for a walk and talking to you guys. You know what I mean? I thought about that. I don't know. We'll see. I'll just leave it at we'll see. I hate to say that because it's just, you know, I can feel you guys, you know, arguing with me in the background right there going, yeah, but just do it. All right. I'll look into it. How about that? I'm making no promises because I don't like fucking cell phones. I don't. I know how to use them. I just don't use them. So it's a belief thing, man. Well, what? Leave me alone. Come on. Nah, keep making fun of me. You never know. It could happen. Blind said, Flav says so many peeps. Blind says, Flav, you want to share about the bullshit parade? Flab says, is it safe? Fire away, buddy. Just as long as it's drama free, because this isn't a drama channel. Okay, yes, please do what's up. It's just a plot. Freddie, we're being puppet masters. I guess Tyler removes chat after production. Nope, I don't remove nothing. I keep everything as is. So fire away. I'm gonna sit back and enjoy my fresh cup of shut the fuck up. Actually, as a matter of fact, you guys go ahead and type. I'm gonna get myself another cup if that's okay with you guys. Just takes me a minute. Excuse me a sec. I'm actually kind of curious about what this is all about. I'm not again, this is a drama-free channel. It will remain a drama-free channel. Those that don't like that rule, well, too bad. So this is a small channel. I don't want to blow up in a negative sense because that would just ruin everything for everybody. So Kev says, before I get my fresh cut, shut the fuck up. Kev says, start doing outdoor live shows so we can see the outside where you live. See, and that's the thing, because I go for a lot of walks because I don't drive. I go for a lot of walks, and literally if I walk out this door out there, especially straight to work, it's like a 20-minute walk straight, right? It's kind of hard for me to do that, though, because I'd expose exactly where I live. And it's not like I'm a huge, YouTuber or anything, so that's fine. I don't really worry about that. If people want to come find me, they can come find me. I don't give a shit. But I would like to, if I can plug Lisa's tablet back in, because she's not even fucking using the thing anymore. And it takes pretty decent video, because, if you see back in the history of the videos I used to take in my kitchen, for example, that's from that tablet. So if I could do that somehow and stay connected to the internet while walking, I'll take you guys for a coffee with me any fucking time. Even take you to Dooley's, and if people don't mind me filming in there, filming them because they're really good friends of mine, we can just sit back and have a beer together, and you can, see the hobnobbing and the bullshitting and all the stuff that we do when we're sitting there making fun of each other. That'd be cool. Maybe I might do a live stream that way. It's already been thought about, so. Okay. All right, so you guys talk about that. I'm just going to grab, and then I'll catch back up. Excuse me a second. Maybe I'll turn up the music so you guys can hear some of the background stuff. And, of course, my father's favorite song comes on. I'm listening to Stingray, so. Yeah. I know, I've already thought about that. I have. Excuse me, honey. Going to the old fridge here. I think I'm going to go with French vanilla. Yeah, you know what? I think I might just go to a class in the glass. Here's what I'm going to be using. International Delight. It's probably that. Well, it's backwards to me, but maybe not for you. French vanilla. Yes. The other white meat. Fuck. Okay, break. French vanilla in there. 8 o'clock at night. That's amazing. That is fucking crazy. There we go. It's a little coffee, a little microwave, and beep away. Forget the beep. I'm almost back, guys. Hang on. Beep, beep. I'm glad you're here, Flab. I was just talking about you, man. I was just thinking about you. One more second here, folks. All right. Come back here and see what the hell's going on. Thanks for being patient. Okay. Did Anthony really ask Ted for a truce? I don't even know who Anthony is, I don't think. I haven't really had a chance to catch back up with Ted and all that stuff yet. I sent him a donation there. Well, yesterday I finalized it because it apparently got canceled beforehand. It was just a few bucks. I just wanted to send it off to him because I support Ted for sure. Brother Ted, that's what I call him. I'm so sorry, excuse me. Blind says no idea. I've been busy today. Yeah, I haven't really seen you much there, Blind. It's been a little while. I'm just going to read. I'm not going to read out loud. I'm just reading. Kev says, well, think you're a good dude, and I said that today in Ted's Live. I did not believe he would be a bad guy. if anything else, oh, I'll just keep reading. Blind says, Tyler, hope you checked out some of the weird bands I suggested. Yes, I did, and it's fucking sweet. Actually, I really enjoyed it. Thank you. Papa Woody, Ether Bunny, related to Vampire. Ether Bunny for sure. I was on YouTube. It was just after we talked about that. I think after I went live. Oh, look, the beacon's ready. I'll just talk and walk. Because I remember looking that up, and I think the material's pretty decent, man. You know, I'm not much one for, you know, closed-mindedly looking at music and saying, I don't like this, I don't like that. And that's not true at all. I like a wide variety of music myself. It's music, you know, it's kind of my thing. I've heard of it once or twice. So, there. Oh, ooh, steamy. Let's get this. Oh, man. Cheers. Oh, sorry, clinky. Pinky's up and winky. Oh, what's been retracted? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Retract Flabby. Well, okay. I mean, if that was for a good purpose, thank you for retracting that. I appreciate that. As long as you're safe and happy, Flav, I don't, you know, as long as you're not hurt, don't apologize, man. That's what you have the blue name for, you know. As long as you're safe, you're happy, you know, the little lady, if I had a hat on, I'd tip it to her. As long as Ange is okay and the baby's okay, then everything's okay. Let me see here. So when you're doing your super hot, Kev says, you know, it's coming. That's all I can say. You know, it's freakishly scaring me though. Although, just a little hint. Well, not really a hint, but more of a, you know, it's in motion. There's a carton of milk in the fridge, so I'm all set. I'm not doing it tonight though. Damn, that would suck. Let's see. Blind says, I'm glad, brother. It's some really cool experimental. You know, and I'm not dead set against any type of music at all. I'll listen to, you know, pretty much anything, except for newer country, because that, to me, it sucks, because it's just basically pop rock. It's just kind of put to a twang, maybe. Five says, I was on Reckless Eating's channel. I haven't talked to Reckless Eating in a while. I wonder how Maddie and Chris and the rest of them are making out. I'm a huge Chuck. I'm a Chuck mark. I like Chuck myself. I don't know. Just something about him. I like him. Really nice guy. I love Maddie. Maddie's a great guy to talk to. I talked to him a couple times. He's actually a wide open dude. He never comes on this channel, and I have never really conversed with him on this channel, obviously. But you know, maybe that's something in the workings too. Who knows? If LA Beast can pop in, anything's possible. You know, I watch a lot of people, so at least I try to. If I'm not doing videos and if I'm not contacting you guys, I try to make it a point to at least sit here and do this. So hope that gets over the right way. I was on Reckless Eating's channel and some troll wishes death upon my child. Oh, that's what it is. Oh, well, you're just gonna have to send him my way, and Uncle Ty can set him her real straight, real fucking fast. Blind, and he's mentioning more band names. Man, I mean, the stuff you've shown me so far has been great, so I'm going to copy and paste that and put that in Notepad right now. Agents of Paranoia. Copy. Excuse me a second. It's for a good purpose. We're going to go to Notepad, paste, save as, band recommendation. You bet. Thanks, Blind Man. I appreciate it. I'll save that to my desktop so I don't forget about it. Perfect. Just gonna close this window, make sure it's there. It is. I'm going to put that right in the middle of my screen. This way I can see it and I don't forget. Oh, that's awesome. Blind dude, I want to thank you so much for that. Just like that. Okay. Perfect. Right on. So, I'll watch that when I can, or at least look them up when I can. So far, there's no misses on that. They're blind. It's all been hits. So, you know, let's see. Blind. I don't like a lot of music. Seems like a fake display of hopelessness. Absolutely right. There's a lot of politics and stuff involved in that too. Depends on the producer that's doing it and blah blah blah. It's musical politics. It's actually a thing. You know, I march to the beat of my own drum too. I mean, I totally get what you're saying, and it's musical morality. Is that a thing? Because I think it is a thing. That's what it makes me feel anyway. Certain things you just don't want to get yourself involved in because to you it looks like bullshit right away. If your bullshit detector goes off, chances are don't listen to it. It's supposed to be open creativity, and if there's any negative connotation to anything that you're looking up or that you're physically putting your energy into, don't do it. Don't do it. It's kind of sad to say that a lot of live music's the same way. It's who you know. It's who you're. I don't know. It's who you're jacking off. It's who you're fucking kissing up to, and all this other bullshit. So I'm not a part of it. We in Awake by Sunday, we do our own thing. And people respect us for it, and we respect people to let us do it. So, I'm not saying we're hard to get along with. It's just we're doing it for fun. We're not doing it for fucking politics and, getting involved in radio stations and fuck that, man. We're just doing covers, for right now. So, Kev says, well, when you do, we'll do a sponsor. I'm sorry. Well, when you do it, we will do a sponsor live. Tyler eating super hot, 15-minute nothing to drink challenge. 15-minute. Whoa, Kev. I said 5. That's all you're getting out of me. 5-minute challenge because I don't do super hots. So, and I don't even do challenges on this channel. So 5 minutes. That's all you're getting out of me, and I'm not budging on that, man. 15 minutes. Holy shit, man. You're trying to kill me, aren't you? Blind says, for sure, if you mean the darker meaning of politics. Yes, I do. With the negative connotation towards it. Because you see it all the time. It's like, it's bullshit. Because, yeah, it's like who which clique you're involved in, sort of, pardon the pun, but I don't believe in that shit. You get there, you work hard doing your own thing, you get there by yourself, you do it for yourself, and, the rewards happen. So, we're lucky enough to be well respected here in this city and stuff. I've said where I'm from before, I'm not going to right now. Especially in Eastern Canada, we're very lucky and blessed to have the act that we do. We're all brothers, man. We're all family. We're very, very close. And those boys, it's not even just about me. I can't even describe it. The boys are talented, man. The back line, everybody, they're talented musicians, and amazing people, all separately yet equally. I love them all dearly. And I think that's part of the success of the band. Because, if it was just a job, then we would be getting into sponsorships and, radio stations and writing stuff just to appease fuck that. It's covers for now. We used to be a thing way back when. It all started in 2006. Excuse me. And, we had good traction then. I think it was more business based back then, but we did pretty well because we got the main spot at the main downtown bar. It was like a 4-week rotation between 4 bands, and we just rotated in and out. And then we got the headline spot, not the headline spot, but the house spot, which is the last weekend of every month. Pay raises happened, blah, blah, blah. People got behind us. Sponsors were offered. And it was, for me to be that young back then, too much, too soon, too fast, and too young. So this time around, we're making it a good solid go of it. So it's been fun. It's been a lot of fun, and we're not stopping anytime soon. So there you go. I don't know. You can take that for what it is, but Blind says, brother, there are a lot darker than that, like child grooming, human trafficking, predictive programming involved in music. Oh yeah, yeah. And see, that's the thing too. You know, you get offered contracts, you get offered things, and then they tell you, they dictate to you, you know, what material you should be doing, what you should write, where you're sleeping, what to wear, where to shit. You know what I mean? Fuck that. Fuck that. You know. Kev says, okay, 5 minutes. Well, that's all you're getting, man. That's it. As far as the timer goes, because I don't do editing. You know, I'm just a one shot wonder, not one hit wonder, but one shot wonder. So I'm going to try to find a way to put a counter or a clock up on the screen somehow. If not, then I can just put it in the background here, whatever. I'm not exactly elaborate when it comes down to videos, as you obviously know. I mean, it took me a long time to figure out what a watermark was for the end of these videos, where you see down here, I don't know if this is the right side, maybe over here for you guys. Down here, the backwards Superman symbol, I did that, and it took me forever to figure it out. So I'm not, you know, I don't edit. I just don't. You know, I have people that can. I just don't feel the need to. Like, what you see is what you get, right? Keep it honest, keep it open. Kev says, whose butt cheeks you can stick your nose in that, what it is. Yeah, exactly. Politics, plain and simple. I don't play for nobody else other than our band. So, you know what I mean? We don't really have a set employer structure. It's a group effort. It's not like, you know, I don't have frontman syndrome. And by that, I mean, I don't have a fat head saying, yeah, I'm the boss, what do I do? Maybe I'm respected as one, but I wasn't being considerate of who was actually making me sound good, you know, let alone the sound guy, who's a best friend of mine who I love to death. That Tony guy I talked about earlier in an earlier video. You got to be considerate, and you have to really pay attention to, you know, and now that I'm older and I have that mindset now where, you know, grown-up mentality, you know, being honest, and it's just like, it's not just about me, it's about us as a whole. And I think that's the dynamic that works for us the best. Even though if we're just doing covers or not, don't matter, because we have our own sound, you know, and that's something we're all proud of. It's my voice, it's their instruments, it's their voices too, along with mine that harmonize, and it sounds phenomenal. I don't know. Maybe it's kind of nomenclature to be saying that kind of stuff. Maybe it's just me being analytical, you know, maybe being too overbearing or, you know, self-expressive. But hey, that's what I do. So there you go. It's a group effort. It's not just one person calling the shots. It's who you know that's in any occupation. And that's true. I mean, there's two sides of the fence there, Kev. I think, you know, the negative side of things is basically what we've just been discussing. The positive side of things, though, if you're being recognized for what you do by other people in the same field, say, like just a small example, that's a good thing. It means you're being successful. That means at least you're being recognized and respected for what you do, you know, the energy you put forward. So, you know, the negative part, we've already discussed that part of it. You know, it's just like, you know, you're sucking up to somebody and you just become hoity-toity, and it's not something I'm about. You know, I'd rather just be genuine. And so the rest of the guys, same idea. They're all genuine, you know, salt of the earth people. And so sorry, excuse me. Blind says a lot of this teeny bopper music is child grooming. It's fucked up. It's allowed because of the politics, corporate control, Project Butterfly. Absolutely. Same thing I just said, you know, I mean, along the same lines anyway. You know, they signed the contract, too young, too dumb, you know, too full of cum. And they signed their life away based on money. You know, it's all about the Benjamins. Well, guess what? It's not. It's about integrity. You know, and they sign these contracts, they forget to read the small print, and then all of a sudden they realize that they're being told what to wear, where to sleep, how to shit, how to breathe, Some of them have dietary changes. And yeah, you can have a technical writer in the background saying that you need a camel at the next show, otherwise you're not going to perform. But there's also small print too. They own you. So I'm not a big person on, having somebody own me. I mean, my Lord and Creator, yes. And there's no secret about that. But I love me some Jesus. But let's not get into that now. But I'm just saying, nobody owns me. Nobody owns you but you, right? So keep it that way. Kev says, that's okay, I'll time you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Now, I'm judging by what you just said on 15 minutes. I don't know if I trust that 5-minute timer, man. I'm just saying. Hey, Kev, listen. I'm just poking at you. Yeah, I trust you with that. I'll just have to keep my own self-timer in the bottom corner of my screen where you can't see it, just to make sure. But no, it's coming, man. It's coming. Get ready for the old good guy to, start sweating and probably puking, and hopefully I don't puke, but hey, stranger things have happened. I mean, heaven forbid I do, because this channel might be dinged for like a sexual fetish thing, just like Ted's old channel was that got shut down, which is bullshit. How the fuck is that a fetish, man? Let's not get into that. That's gross. And plus, if I puke, nobody's gonna hold. Who's gonna hold my hair? Who's gonna hold my hair, Kev? Come on. Blind says, on a lighter note, I hope all is well with you, Tyler, in your personal life. Yes, it is. Thank you so much. See, genuine care there, people. That's what I'm talking about. I wish the same for you too, Blind sir. Everything's great. I had to take a few days off of work, just a little tiny sabbatical, so I could. And this helps. Thank you. Usually I'm just like go, go, go. My real job, my night job, not day job. I don't want to quit my day job because I don't have one. My job being a cook at a certain, corporate restaurant. Let's not get into that because I'm not allowed to. Can't even say where I work. I did once in Ted's room or whatever, and everybody's like, don't do that, people will dox shit. They let them fucking come find me. I don't fucking care. The main job has been pretty busy. I enjoy what I do. Cooking, that is. I can say that much. Also, I've been basically thrown into a supervisory position, so I'm watching staff too. I don't want to, and I'm so thankful for that. I'm glad people can trust me that way, and they can. Getting paid a little bit better now than my previous job, than my last job, which is great. Things are looking up. Nothing really to complain about. You know what I mean? Other than making a rant to Owen about people not staying in contact. Really nothing bad happening. Everything's been straight ahead. One bad thing happened this week. I had to cancel rehearsal because I had the flu last Saturday. Usually every Saturday morning we rehearse in the dungeon across town here from where I'm at. But I was not well, so, and obviously you can still hear it. But everything's cool. I mean, everything's all good here, man. The coffee's great. Might have a cup of beer tonight, not sure yet, but if I do, I'll be thinking about you. All of you guys. I don't know. Nothing really bad's going on here. I mean, hopefully everything in your life, your personal life's going great. I'm glad to see you here. I really want to thank you guys for showing up. I really think that's great. I normally wouldn't be, normally when you do a vlog, it's like 1 week afterwards and they'll come back on camera. But I wanted to do something just because, you guys have been so kind to me and I really thank you for it. I can't thank you enough. And I'm not going to get sick of saying thank you. I say it all the time. And excuse me, I mean exactly that. Thank you so much. I love you guys for it. That's a lot of respect you're showing me, man. And I don't even know what to do with it. So, Blind says, all I have is the moon and sixpence. Okay. All right. I wish I had the moon in New York City right about now because I miss New York. But, man, I'd love to go to the Bayou at some point, That's awesome, man. I mean, it sounds like you're doing great. I mean, I hope so. That's what I want for you. Why messages keep getting deleted? I don't see any messages besides the ones that Flav retracted. I don't see anything getting deleted. I'm not touching nothing. It's not me. What do you mean there, Kev? Which messages? You talking about like the chat room or something else? Because I can clearly see everybody's post. Again, except for Toronto Fire, except for Flav, getting rid of his own. But anyway, yeah, where was I? I can't thank you guys enough for sticking with me, through thick and thin. I'm just, I'm blessed. I feel very blessed because, I would never be doing this. I would never be catching myself sitting here talking to a camera or exposing myself on the internet, in both ways, by the way, because I don't even watch porn, man. Porn's just not my thing. But if you can't make it, don't watch it. You know what I mean? Somerset Maugham or Magnum, great author. Cool. So you sit back and you read books and everything in your spare time. I used to do that too. I used to look up, autobiographies mostly. Documentarians, I have a few favorites in mind, but I never usually discuss it because it's more of a me thing. I study up on everything. There's ufology, the whole 9/11 issues. I study up on that a lot. Governmental stuff. I don't talk about it here, but I'm pretty well versed, with the happenings, the truth of the matter. Or at least I try to look for the truth, and sometimes the math adds up, and then I just follow that based on truth, based on honesty. I really should sit back and read more books because, not like I have a whole lot of time, but, it happens. Kev says you're a good singer and sticking to one band shows character. You care about your music. Oh, thanks, Kev. I put a lot of effort into just the one project. I'm not involved with anybody else. Or there was a couple of times, years previous where, I'd lend my voice to somebody or a recording or this, that, and the other thing for free. Like, no big deal, as long as you're making music. I don't do that these days because, again, the free time factor, I don't have much of it. But I do dedicate myself to my music. Always have since I was a kid in choir, for example. Thank you for saying that. It's a lot of practice. It's a lot of dedication. And again, I beat the fucking shit out of this thing. I mean, if I don't, I've always said it since I was younger. If I can't talk by the time I hit 50, if I hit 50, and I hope I do, if I can't talk, I did it right. So. Blind says I can't spell, but here's bio William Somerset Magnum and the link. Awesome. Let's bring this up. Maugham? Is that how you pronounce his last name? Maugham? Okay, bookmark that. Bookmarks toolbar. Bookmark. Thank you, sir. Okay. I'll have to check that out. Oh, right on. English novelist, short story writer. I like short stories too. Popular writers was Sarah, reputedly highest paid author during the 1930s. Awesome. Oh, that's good stuff. Right on. Thank you very much for that. Just like that. Cool. 5 minutes only, bro. Yeah. 5 minutes only, indeed. Speaking of tearing up your throat, let's just add another layer to it. Let's see how far we can push Ty's throat to rattle some more, I guess. I don't know. 5 minutes only. You little shit. I appreciate that, man. It's a real super hot, correct. Yeah, it is. Boot Jalokia. I mean, would I go anything hotter than that? I think Ted was right. He said it once that I remember watching. He said it one time, and it always stuck out in my mind. How did he put that? Yeah, because that makes sense. Yeah, he said it one time, stuck out in my mind, but how did he put that? He said once you have a super hot, or once you have like that hot of a pepper, your palate changes forever. Like, you change as a person. I think that's right. So anything's possible after that, but I don't know I'm sure I can't handle that too well. I don't think that's going to go over too well with myself. I'm going to get off camera and go, why the fuck did I do that? And probably like run around like a wuss, like my hair's on fire. Let's see, Blind says, one of my favorite stories was The Moon and Sixpence about a guy who went to live in a native village. Hey, that reminds me of something too there, Blind. I remember reading something about the same sort of theory, where this guy flew out to, I want to say, I don't remember, Samaria? I think it was Samaria, Somalia, was one of them, and, reached this untouchable tribe, this tribe that never had human contact at all ever. And somehow he managed to communicate with this tribe, and over time, obviously, he spent, I think it was 3 months there. I was reading the story. And at first they threatened his life, obviously, because it's a strange white person coming into this, dark-skinned environment where, it's completely different, cut off from the outside world, and they wouldn't even know about it. He died of I think a stroke or an aneurysm. I think it was a stroke. And he wrote, he took the stroke, but I think it got worse after that. Anyway, he wrote this, I don't want to say autobiography, but he wrote this document, we'll say, and he documented everything, and he shared with, I can't remember the guy's fucking name. If you look it up, I'm sure you'll be able to find it. I don't know if it's that popular, though, but I think it was an indie author. Man, I can't think of his name. That's what that reminded me of. That sounds really cool. That sounds interesting. Maybe I'm going to look into that, actually. I like reading stories like that. I like reading about people like that. Let's see here. Kev says, get your female friend from yesterday to hold your hair. Yeah, I can see that. I mean, tomorrow, who knows? Tomorrow might be the day, because Sarah does plan on coming over in the afternoon. So there you go. You heard it here, folks. I was just talking to her earlier on Facebook there for a little bit, and just trying to figure out, because she'll be here, she'll be in town. She just lives right outside the city, but she'll be in town tomorrow morning at like 8ish. And she goes, I know that's probably too early. And I said, well, I'll try to, get up and around and, have her over for at least 1ish, hopefully, 1:30ish. My time, just to give you an idea, my time right now is 8:30, so that's where I'm at. We'll see what happens. Blind says, fuck Bujaloki and all that shit. Yeah, see that, and I never thought I'd ever be the person to try that. I don't do challenges on this channel because mostly because I suck. Let's just fucking face it. A guy like me wouldn't handle that so well. So if it's gonna be something like that, it's gonna be something fucking special. So I want to do it for Ted, for LA Beast, for you guys. Just to give back, because it's gonna suck, but at least it's for a meaning and a good cause. So. Blind says, I cannot remember you guy's name, but it's probably in bio about a guy who went to live in a native village in the early 1900s. Yeah, you know what I mean? So I can't think of the dude's name that I was talking about there earlier too. It's an amazing story. I mean, how he got to integrate with this, society, their own tribe, their own group, and they welcomed him in after a short amount of time. Like when he got there, obviously he was threatened and stuff. They're holding, I don't know what they were doing to him. I can't remember that per se, but I know they're holding up like weapons that they handcrafted and stuff. And, but after a while, he saw that this, white guy from, I don't remember where he's from. I want to say London. Could have been Canada too. Could have been here. I don't know. Anyway, so they welcomed him in after a short amount of time. It took a few days, obviously, but, because he wouldn't just, he didn't want to come in there and infiltrate anything, or he didn't want to stay with them right away. He stayed in his own little, it was like a little embankment off of a river that I think that separated both the tribe and himself, and stayed in like a tent or something. And he woke up one morning and found one of the head tribesmen right at his door and trying to figure out what the zipper was. You know what I mean? So, because they've never seen it before. So he gets up, he's in his underwear, he stands up, and then the guy checks him over and stuff. And then they just, I guess the head tribesman took this, white guy, like us, takes him right to the tribe and finally accepts him. So that's pretty cool. I love stories like that, especially when they're detailed, because I'm a man of detail, right? So I think it's pretty cool. That coffee is really good today, especially with French vanilla. Ooh, hoity-toity. Kev says Marty Murray, I think is his name, blind. Nah, that doesn't sound familiar. Because again, I think this author or this guy, the documentarian, I think it was just that one short story and it was done. He might have written something else, but I'm not too sure right now. This is years ago, guys, where I read this. So I bet you if I go back through the archives, I've got my jump drive right here. It's probably saved in there somewhere. If I go back through it, and if I find out his name and stuff, I'll try to post something up, or maybe I'll even do a vlog on it or whatever. And it's really cool. But I mean, that story itself sounds very familiar. So I mean, you never know. It could be the same guy. Could be the same guy. I don't know. Here I am saying, a man of great detail, and I can't remember the guy's name. So I digress. Excuse me. Well, it's been about an hour or so. I think I might just go chill. I think it's just time for me to. I just wanted to say hey. And basically, I just wanted to. It's Kev's idea again. Thank you, Kev. Always been a huge supporter. I really appreciate that. And I've been a supporter of yours too, man. Hopefully everything's going good with you too, buddy. Hope you guys liked it. A couple days later, I do another one. Might as well. I'm trying to keep up with you guys. I try to make it a point. Hopefully you guys like the last video, the rent to own. I wanted to talk about it a little bit, but that's been coming for a long time. I have really close friends of mine that, aren't so close anymore because they've taken themselves out of the equation, and it just pisses me fucking right off, man. It just grinds my gears, to use a cliche term, where they take themselves out of my life, and I miss them so much. And again, you put so much emotion and feeling and energy into this person that just doesn't care enough to. It might sound selfish and needy, like I said, but that's not the way I mean to come across. I mean, I feel genuinely bad for people that, get stomped on like that or get neglected or ignored just because they're trying to be genuine with somebody, and the person on the other end isn't being genuine back. So I've always hated that. It's sad to see, and Jesus, I don't know, man. You can only do what you got to do, right? Kev says, I like Tyler, you're a good dude. Oh, thanks, man. Come on now. Jeez. You're a good dude too, man. Takes one to know one, or a few. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. I try to be, it sure beats being a fucking negative asshole all the time. It's just, even though the negative asshole part of it would be a lot easier because it's just, natural human instinct just to be a dick. But I try not to be. I try to be loving and positive, and I'm just genuine, man. Took me a while to get here, but Blind says not sure. Freddie thought it was like DuPont or one of those guys. DuPont sounds familiar. Yep. Man, I'd have to look back again in the archive and pick it out and stuff so I can tell you guys about it. Maybe I'll do that. I do have a couple more ideas coming up for other videos, obviously, but maybe I'll make it a point. And also make it a point to look up the bookmark you just gave me there, Blind, and the band too. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I like reading or listening to new stuff, and so far you've done me right, my brother. You've done me right. Let's see. Well, you could be right, Blind. Blind says Tyler's my snuggle buddy. Anytime. Hair's soft as silk. I Tresemmade. Ooh la la. Oh, it smells. Oh man, what the hell are we getting ourselves involved in right now? You forgot to say no homo. Actually, we know each other quite well by now. We don't have to say no homo. I know homo love you. You know, not if there's anything wrong with that. I've got homosexual best friends, both male and female. Well, sometimes both male and female, if you get my drift. Let's not get into that. Got to be PC on this channel, guys. Come on now. You know, within reason. Respectful anyway. But great people. Without them, I wouldn't even know how to snappily dress. If snappily is a word, but it is now. Yeah, snuggle buddy. Snuggle buddy. Snuggle bunny, really. I'll be your snuggled bunny. How about that? There you go. I'm soft and squishy. Soft and squishy. Sam Squinch. Yikes. Well, on that note, fuck. I'm gonna go try to chill and listen to some more good music, like the band Sweet's playing right now. That's fucking twisted. I'm listening. What am I listening to? Classic Rock 705 is the channel. It's on Stingray. Yeah. So I like this kind of stuff, though. That's what I grew up on. Amazing guitar work. Sweet as a band. The band Sweet. Awesome guitar work. Check them out. Blind. I'd greatly enjoy some in-depth book overviews, maybe like obscure older authors. Well, you know, and again, I'm not really much one for getting into books as I used to be. Well, you never know. I might freshen up the channel a little bit. I have a few things I could share about, you know, a few things. And especially on the, you know, truth movement sort of side of things and just things that interest me for sure. I normally try to stay private about my interests or whatever because you don't want to spark up any arguments or like, you know, opinionated debates. It's just, I'm not, you know what I mean? But you never know. I mean, I might bring up some stuff. I mean, maybe I'll put that in the back burner for now. Because, yeah, that'd be interesting. I mean, just to share ideas or whatever. So, Kev says, DuPont, he invented gunpowder. That's why he sounded familiar. Ah. See, even just to even read that story, how that came about, that'd be pretty cool. You know, I don't know, guys. We'll see. DuPont plastic magnet, pretty much. That's why I sounded familiar. I'm thinking like, wait a minute. I was thinking like weapons or something. I do have to brush up though. I have to brush up on a lot of reading. And, that's pretty much what I took this little sabbatical for. I took some time off so I can just get back in touch with, you know, not necessarily reality, but, you know, just trying to keep things real. Try to rediscover some things that I've brushed off to the side and, you know, especially when it comes down to morality and doing a lot of good reading, like scripture, obviously. But, I mean, just reading, studying up on stuff. It's good to keep yourself involved in that because, I mean, what else do you have to live for? You know, if you're interested in it, do it. You know, you gotta love what you do and do what you love. So, Rush, I never got into them, but this older stuff, not bad. Lakeside Park, indeed. Did not invent, he created the powder to use in guns. Yes, that's true. Gunpowder was invented in Japan thousands of years ago. See, I've heard that too. Oh man, this could get into a different discussion altogether. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. I mean, even, what was I reading not too long ago? That's what kind of sparked, pardon the pun, using the word spark. That's what kind of sparked my memory on that. It's about Pearl Harbor. It was just after the incident, before the war really started, before they started bombing everything. And there was this Japanese author, or I think it was Korean. The Outsider's Perspective. I don't remember what the title was. Saying basically, you know, what he saw in the sky, and you know, it's very descriptive. Oh my God, it's Ted. What the brother Ted? Hey buddy, how you doing? Just stopping by, say yo, gotta run. Oh well, okay. Dropped a like. Ted, God bless you, man. You know, I talk about you a lot, but I mean, I was just talking about you earlier to the boys here. Oh, by the way, since you're here, hold the front door. Hold on. Gives me great pleasure. Hell yeah. Hell to the yeah. Ted, you the man. You are the man. It was really cool to drop in your room there yesterday. I tried to stay longer, but I got stuff going on because I'm on a tiny sabbatical from work right now. So at least I can catch up with you at all. Hopefully you got my PayPal donation. Hopefully you saw that. Oh, thanks, Ted. Yeah, well, yeah, I know. I've had that up, and it's kind of funny because you had the same mask. I was like, dude, you know, especially a little shit emoji up there, poop emoji, you know. Mass, let's go in the back. Thank you. Yeah, bro, good shit. Absolutely. You know, hopefully everything is going well with you and the wifey for sure. I send all my love. Yeah, right. I loved it when you hung like 2 or 3 of them, you know, for Shu and others that I won't mention in this room. I love the twine that you hung that from, and you're sitting there spinning it and stuff. I'm losing my shit. I'm sitting there, I'm back, I'm laughing. You know, I'm trying to sip on my fresh cup of shut the fuck up, and it's almost coming up my fucking nose. So it's awesome. But no, thanks for stopping in, Ted. That's great. You know, you gotta show love to each other, man. You know, without this, we don't got nothing, right? So, you know, I just got out of the shower and washed my rocker hair, by the way. Thank you very much. Hair flip for Ted. Thanks. I understand, Ted. If you got to fly, go fly, man. I know you're a busy dude. You know, it's either you're editing or working on something. I try not to bug you too much, because if I'm bugging you, then by all means, you tell me to fuck off. It's fine. I understand. Kev says that's a good tune. It's not bad, you know, especially for Rush. Not fucking bad. I'm not a big Rush fan. I mean, the back line, the band, you know, good example. To me, he's awesome. I mean, it's Neil fucking Peart, but Geddy Lee's voice sounds like a mosquito. It's just constantly in your ear, and you just want to fucking swat it. You know what I mean? Like but anyway, some of it sounds great, but others not so much. And here I am. I'm not saying I'm the world's greatest singer either, but you like what you like, right? So fuck it. Blind says me and Tyler part ways on a lot of music. I'm very critical of the bands. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. But everything that you've given me so far, Blind, was top notch, man. I really appreciate all the list of bands that you've given me and stuff, and I do give it the old college try. I mean, some of the stuff that you want me to look up, at first I'll admit I'm just like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this, and it turns out I love it because the music sounds great, or the beat's awesome, or you know, there's talent in the band, the guitar sounds great, or the singer's awesome. Blind says your short hair, Tyler, compared to mine. Yeah, apparently you got really long hair, dude. I used to, man. I used to have it right down past right down past my ass. But see, the problem was, if you're sitting in chairs, like wooden chairs like this one, you go to stand up, and you kind of catch you. I'm sure you know what I mean. And you said before, you know, you got to keep your hair out of the way when you're taking a shit. I don't even know that shit. I don't even know that stuff. It is what it is. That's really cool. Ted to stop by. I did not expect that. You know, I try to, when I go live, I have to keep Ted in mind too, because when he's on, out of respect, I don't want to, like, you know, take any his audience away from him. So, you know, and I'm not saying that I'm, just to clarify, I'm not saying I'm the fucking best thing in the world to be watching besides Ted. I'm just saying, I just, you know, out of respect, Ted first. So, that's super sweet. You look good in blue, Ted, by the way, I must say. Welcome to my mod squad. You guys have to name yourselves, man. You know, any mod squad of Ted's, automatic squad here. So, Goon Moon, very strange if time. Goon Moon, that's interesting. That reminds me of the band named Moon Hooch. They actually just played here in this city. We've had a festival. We have it every year, but at the same time, it's called Harvest Jazz and Blues. If you look it up, you'll see exactly where I'm at. But Moon Hooch played here, and so did Robert fucking Plant. Did I go to that? No, I had to work. I had to fucking work. Motherfucker. Well, you know, yeah, my number one hero, musically in life in general, I'm obsessed with Led Zeppelin. Everybody knows me, knows that for sure. He's in the city, and I couldn't even go see him. You know, wow. Hopefully he comes back, because I'd like to go see him. Tickets for $120. I would have. I mean, it's a bit pricey, obviously, but I would have. Freddie, I have to pull my hair in my pants when I put them on. That's pretty long, man. That is long hair right there, sir. Um, oh, girlfriend's messaging me now. Lisa. Right now, I'll get back to you. Lovey. Little heart and love. Oh, but yeah, so that was a bummer, you know. I'm like, fuck, because I heard he was coming, and the funny thing was, I was on this website, kind of like Ticketmaster, if you're familiar, and I was waiting to order, you know, credit card and everything. Not my credit card. Lisa gave me her credit card, and I'm like, fuck. All right, well, so I'm sitting here waiting. I type in all the information, and it says, you know, basically I'm in line for tickets to be sold, and so anyway, it comes point in time where the tickets were finally on sale, opened up at like 11 a.m. my time here. I'm sitting here at 10:59 going, come on. The site fucking drops down. The service is gone. Like, you mother, man. You want to see Tai go fucking Red Ross real fast. That pissed me off. I was right there too. I'll tell you. Blind says not going to cut my hair. Getting close to 8 years. Really? Oh, and then message retracted. How come? Oh. Jeez, people's messages are getting erased, man. It's like, ooh, they're on to us. That's crazy though, man. That's long hair. How long did it take me to grow it this long this time around? I personally do not feel like I look good with short, spiky hair. It just doesn't, you know. Ever since I was a kid, I always wanted to grow it long, and this time around is about 5-6 years, I think. I know I sound like a dirt ball, but I'm not. I keep it clean, obviously. People are very judgmental of hair. It's the dumbest shit I've ever seen. Blind, you're absolutely right, sir. Absolutely right. It's so dumb. Man, you should cut your hair. No, you should keep it. You should shut the fuck up. You know, it's my hair. I'll do whatever the fuck I want with it. But honestly, it sounds dirty, but I didn't have a haircut in years, right? So I think 4 or 5 years, something like that. And it got, as long as it gets past that awkward stage where you look like a fucking Backstreet Boy. Not there's anything wrong with that. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. By the time it took me to say that, they just made royalty money. So, which is probably my year's salary tripled. You know what I mean? The 90s look, the 90s boy band look back then. Fuck, the jig is up. Run, everyone. Run! And then, oh no, they're on to us. They found out. Oh shit, Ty's live. That must mean that everybody in the room's going to be with him. What? We better go get him. Let's get him. Yeah, let's get him. No, man, fuck off. I'm surprised no trolls have come in. That used to happen a bunch. Ask Sarah, no trolls have come in to bug me, or maybe because they see a wall of blue, they're going, oh fuck, and they're shit themselves because they can see who it is that's blue. You know what I mean? Like, fuck off. If you don't like it, get the fuck out. Anyways, well, that was cool. Thanks for showing up, Ted, man. Brother Ted, you are fantastic, sir. And both you guys are fantastic too. Kevin Blind and obviously Flav. Thanks for popping by. I'm gonna go chill and go do nothing because that's what the plan is. So, gonna get up fairly early tomorrow and hopefully welcome Sarah over. So, hopefully I'll turn the camera on if she'll let me, which she will, and go live. I don't know if we'll go live, but maybe just make a vlog. But maybe we will go live so you guys can say hi to her and stuff, and she can see what the big fuss is over the whole live thing. Because she was asking, I think it was last time. It's like, are we going live? It's like, no. We'll just do a vlog and then put it up, right? But yeah, if you guys want to watch that video, that vlog, it's back in the archive somewhere. Maybe I'll put it up in the description on this one after I'm done. So. Kev says you're too nice to have trolls. Kev, come on, man. Thank you. I gotta take a compliment. I'm still having a hard time. See me blushing? See that? You probably can't because of the fucking halo over my head, but thanks, man. I appreciate that. You ain't no slouch yourself there, bud. Again, it takes one to know one. Blind says, I don't need any more asshats saying ignorant shit. Dumb fucks already say I've got a dead raccoon tied to my face. Blind, I don't think Davy Crockett would be that fucking lucky. I'll tell you right now. Jesus. Trolls, eh? Like, just fucking, God. Like, go fly a kite in a thunderstorm with a key attached to it, You know what I mean? Go tie your tongue to a car. Right? Good stuff. Who's doing this? Thunderclap Newman. Oh, yeah. Really? Actually, I love this song. Something in the Air. I'm probably going to get dinged for playing fucking music in the background. Do you think I give a shit? No. It's not like I make money on here. Kev says live is better. Yes, live is better. So you never know. I mean, I might just turn on live and all depends on what Sarah's comfortable with. I mean, she's obviously comfortable enough to be on camera. So we'll see what we can do. So why don't I put the, because I've already been talking about it a couple days previous, maybe I'll put the video link of me and Sarah, the last one, and I'll put it down in the description in this one. This way you guys get the idea, whatever. Sarah's great. She's been one of my best friends forever, ever. I mean, a long time. And play that piano, man. Fuck yeah. Groovy. We're extremely close to each other. And it's always a pleasure to have her over. It's very few and far between these days. She's going through some medical trouble. But hey, it's not life-threatening, so that's the main thing. Blind says it's like a weirdo sex fetish to think that they're upsetting someone. I know. That's a good analogy. Did you know the word anal's in the word analogy? Hey, who knew? Who would have thought? Ew, butt stuff? No thanks. But anyway, so we're going to see what happens tomorrow. I sincerely want to thank you guys for being here. Sincerely. I really appreciate the compliments too. I don't go fishing, but I just try to show up where I show up. So keep locked in for tomorrow. I'm not too exactly sure. So it's 9 o'clock here now. So let's see, 12 hours, 9 a.m. Yeah, 15 hours from now. Because time zones are so hard to fucking describe. I'm in Atlantic Canada, so that's where I'm at. That's the time right now, so it's 9 o'clock. So it just gives you something to judge your own time on. If I do go live, you'll see it. Hopefully you guys get notified. Hit that bell. If there's anything else, I don't ask for likes. I don't ask for subscribers or nothing like that. But if you want to know, hit the bell. That's what it's there for, I guess. Kev says, yes, put link in, please. No problem. I'll go find that then. Maybe I'll do that now. After I go pee, because I'm starting to do the pee dance. I'm starting to squirm, and, it's not cool. Good thing I'm wearing tight pants. Yeah, tight pants. Yes! You hated tight pants? I don't know. So you guys be well. Please be well. I wish you nothing but the very best. And I know that sounds cliche, and I hate using that term, but you guys understand why, because I've said that before. That's the best way I can describe it. A whole lot of love to all of you. Really cool you guys showed up. Just keep your stick on the ice, and remember, if you're working too hard, you're doing it wrong. Hey, that's one big happy family, man. This is this is awesome. I mean, there you go. Well, I've got to read this before I go. Blind says anal retentive is a predictive programming method people use to control scenarios they feel powerless over by using bowel movements to feel in control. That's kind of funny, Blind, because I totally agree with that, because every asshole is one sphincter squeeze away. Remember that. Okay, that being said, Blind, I just fucking love you, man. You guys seriously be well out there. And on that note, don't do anything I would or wouldn't. Just don't do anything. Bubble wrap. Wrap yourself in bubble wrap. You're good to go. Excuse me. And for the love of God, don't catch this flu, because it'll kick your fucking ass. Kev says, okay, bro, good show. You're a great dude. Thanks, Kev. Glad we're friends. Looking forward to the next live show. I'm glad we're friends too, man. That's enough said, I think. You guys are always great to get along with, to hang out with, to chat with, entertaining as fuck. I love it. I try to do the same. I try to be goofy and whatever. I'm just being me. I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be anybody else. We'll keep this up, because it makes me feel better too. It really does. If you haven't seen the last video yet, go check it out. I'm not trying to put myself over, but I make a good point about staying in contact with people. It's all relative, It's just basically off the side of what I just said. So, thanks for hanging out with me, guys. It's always a pleasure to be here. It's always a pleasure to be here, and I'm not above telling anybody that. So, Ryan says, thanks, Tyler. Love and respect. See you soon. Love and respect to you too, my brother. You guys are great, and I can't thank you enough. So I'm never gonna thank you enough. So thank you. Oh, okay. Well, I have to go pee, and probably refill my nice fresh cup of shut the hell up, even though it's 9 o'clock. It's kind of late. I don't give a fuck, because I don't give a fuck. Not like I have to work tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. So happy Friday. Happy preemptive Friday to all of you guys. I hope you guys have a great weekend. And tomorrow I'm going to see what I can do with Sarah. So, hey, I look forward to that myself. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching. Love yous. Oh, clink. Cheers. Pinky's up and winky. Speaking of Pinky, if you see Pink, let her know I say hi and I send my love, because I know she enjoys our content too and stuff. So, miss her. She's a cool chick, man. She's salt of the earth. Anyways, you guys take care. I'm gonna shut the fuck up now. I'm gonna go be a good boy and do nothing, and apparently go listen to some Pink Floyd, and after that, Ted Nugent. Okay, Uncle Teddy. Talked to him before too. Nice guy. All right. So, yeah. Listen, guys. Thank you so much. This old rocker loves you. I'm gonna check in, and hopefully you guys are there. All right then. That being said, time to end the stream. Everybody's favorite good guy, Ty. Super fucking man. Superman. Don't you just love that walking boot there, though? Like, that's a nice trophy. Yeah. It's very inspiring, right? And I still limp. The fuck? All right. I'm out. Out? I haven't done that in a long time. Thanks a lot, you guys. I love yous. And I'll catch you in the next one. Well, much love and respect for you. And bye.